Chapter 3, Curriculum in a Transitional Kindergarten Program. Transitional kindergarten teachers have a unique opportunity to plan and implement a curriculum reflective of a developmental continuum. This continuum reinforces and builds upon preschool learning expectations to prepare students for success in traditional kindergarten.
So basically the difference between kindergarten and transitional kindergarten is in the method of instruction. In transitional kindergarten, we introduce standards, but we don't necessarily teach the kindergarten standards to mastery because we know that they are heading towards kindergarten. We started with our preschool foundations and the Common Core kindergarten standards to see what we wanted to identify as being important to kindergarten and then how that would vary from transitional kindergarten.
Then we took those two documents and we started looking to see where were their connections, because what we were really looking at is a continuum of instruction. So they are the guide for transitional kindergarten.
The California Department of Education has developed a resource that highlights the alignment between the Preschool Learning Foundations, the California Common Core State Standards, and the Kindergarten Content Standards.
I feel very fortunate to have the alignment document to work from it, where I can look at the preschool side and the kindergarten side, because then I know where my students have been and where they've come from. I know what I have to do, and then I know what they're going to continue to do and grow from.
The fact that we have the Preschool Learning Foundations as equal partner to the standards really, I think, emphasizes that importance of the affective domain for children. And so working on the social emotional growth as an equal responsibility, as an equal importance to standards-based learning, I think is one of the things that I like best about it.
I really like calling it a hybrid model because it really is that preschool foundations with the kindergarten core standards merge together that differentiate that setting. And so that is what transitional kindergarten is to us.
We have 4 TK classes in our school district. And so we set out a framework for our entire year. And then we broke that down through standards that we wanted to teach, and we matched those up with themes that we were going to focus on. And we looked at anchor texts that we wanted to use so that we were sure we were hitting standards for language arts and math and science and in effective manners. And we came up with guiding questions, and so we really set out the structure of our years.
Successful transitional kindergarten programs are the result of thoughtful teacher reflection and planning. This kind of integrated planning will reinforce conceptual learning across subject matter. It begins when the teacher decides on a conceptual connecting thread and then creates a lesson plan.
We use themes in our planning for the year. So for instance, we'll use a community theme, and then we'll kind of focus on specific aspects of the community. So we'll look at the workers in the community, the places in the community, and maybe the transportation within the community.
Nikki, are you going to help us? Legoland and Disneyland.
Together in one building?
Yeah, look at here. Legoland and Disneyland together.
From the very beginning, when they start and they have the task to build that 5-room house, they have to think, okay, who's going to get the blocks? What size do I need? And today, when I was working with them, one said, well, I don't want that one here because I want a door here. So I'm going to leave a little opening here. That's spatial awareness. Getting the right blocks, getting the right size blocks. So measuring and all the math skills that go into that. It's just a wonderful process for children to experience. They start there, and then they start thinking about, well, who lives here? A family. I'm there, my sister, my little brother. And they start constructing the meaning of family. So social studies in action. But right away they want to go get the car. And then, okay, when you get the car, well, we need gas. Okay, we need gas because we're going to go to the bank and get some money so then we can go to the market. And they really have an amazing curiosity for how things really work in the real world.
It's nothing they need to master in their work areas. It's experiential. but it incorporates those themes in those areas. And then math can even happen then, because we might use manipulatives like cars and planes and boats for sorting and counting and addition and subtraction. So we try and bring all those themes together and then use them in all of our academic areas.